stablecoin standoff. In the UK, a brewing debate over stablecoin reveals fundamental misunderstandings between the regulators and the innovators. Tom Rhodes, who's the chief legal officer at Egan Finance, the UK stablecoin issuer, penned a sharp response to Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey's recent op-ed. Rhodes argues that the governor misunderstands the basic structure of stablecoins. Bailey said regulation must ensure stablecoin users are preferred creditors if the issuer fails. But Rhodes points out that if the issuers hold backing assets on the trust, as both the FCA and Bank of England propose, then users aren't creditors, they are owners of the backing assets. This is fundamentally different from bank deposits. The governor also stated that backing assets should be free of financial risk and on the other side of the balance sheet. But Rhodes notes that those assets are off balance sheet, segregated solely for redemption, unlike banks which fund on-demand deposits with long-term illiquid mortgages. The mismatch is why the banks get repeatedly bailed out, he argues. Bailey claimed that a pound should have the same value in whatever form it is held and must be readily exchangeable. And Rhodes counters that this is simply not true today. Try converting cash into bank deposits or using physical cash for large payments. Many UK merchants no longer accept it. Stablecoins will achieve a similar level of imperfect exchangeability. The letter's tone is diplomatic but pointed. It states that the Bank of England's misunderstanding continues to constrain important investment and innovation in the UK. As stablecoins proliferate globally, Britain risks falling behind while its central bank debates definition.